Hi, this is George Weigel. Welcome to my Garden Tip of the Week series. Let's go see what's going on in the garden today. Some people will drive hours this time of year to see the wonderful fall foliage, and I can understand why. It really is a great view. It's like nature's fireworks this time of year, but you can get some really wonderful fall foliage in your own backyard with some flowering shrubs that turn a great color in the fall. So I thought I'd show you some of my favorites. I've got 4 to take a look at, and I wanted to start with this guy, the Viburnum nudum. It's a native viburnum, sometimes called the possum haw viburnum. This one in particular is called winter tour, and in the fall it gets this blood red foliage, absolutely gorgeous, and it gets berries too that the birds like. It'll start out pinkish and then the fruits kind of turn blue this time of year, and when the leaves drop the fruits usually stay behind too. Great shrub. It'll take part sun, it'll take full sun, grows about 6 feet tall and wide, and even takes a little bit of damp soil. Here's another native shrub called the witch alder. The botanic name is Fothergilla. This one in particular is called Mount Airy, which I like a lot because it turns almost a neon gold. It just glows late in the fall. This one's just starting to turn, but it's already about half green, half yellow. It gets white bottlebrush flowers in spring, so you get 2 really good seasons out of it, spring flowers and then the great fall foliage. It'll do shade, it'll do part shade. I've even seen it do pretty well in full sun as long as you keep it watered. Mine is in mostly shade here. Most of the Fothergillas will grow anywhere from about 5 to 6 feet tall, maybe 4 to 5 feet wide. Fairly slow grower. A third really nice fall foliage shrub is this one, the Oakleaf Hydrangea, which also happens to be a native shrub. This one is not only a great fall foliage plant, but it's a 4-season plant. This time of year, the foliage is turning this almost purplish burgundy color. The leaves are big, about hand-sized, hand-shaped, and in the springtime it gets white flowers. In the wintertime, when the leaves drop, it gets this peeling bark, almost looks like a miniature birch tree. These will grow about 6 feet tall and wide, maybe a little bigger if you never prune them, and there are some dwarf versions too, like Pee-wee and Sykes dwarf, that are only down around 4 to 5 feet. The last one I want to show you is this plant, the Ninebark. This is a dark leaf Ninebark, and it's a fairly dwarf one called summer wine. In the summertime, the foliage is really dark burgundy, almost into black in full sun. But in the fall, it starts to take on this really nice fall color that's, I'd call somewhat coppery, almost kind of a burgundy coppery blend. But it's another 4-season interest plant too, because it has peeling bark in the wintertime. It gets white flowers in the spring, followed by BB-sized little red fruits. So it's a good looking plant and very durable, drought tough, sun tough. It'll take full sun, some of your harshest conditions, fairly poor soil, even a little damp soil too, but good plant. Summer wine is the name of this one. Diabolo is a bigger one, and there's one new one that came out that's even shorter than this called Little Devil that stays down around 3 to 4 feet. So give these a try. There's some really nice shrubs that do really well around here that you might not be familiar with. So see you next week on PennLive.com.